So the Phantoms have just lost their first game of the weekend at home against the Swindon Wildcats, 5-4 in overtime. I'm lucky to be joined by number 45, Callum Buglass. Callum, a real hard-fought game, and I know that we spoke just off air. Point gained or a point lost?
Well, I think Slava just kind of said to us, it's a big point. I think looking at the teams, I think around us have lost. But yeah, grand scheme of things, overtime can go either way. We might have done enough to get the point, but at the end of the day, they've got it, and we can only move on to them tomorrow now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think team-wise, some of the stuff that we played going forward in the first period was as good as we've played here on home ice. The transition from back to front was really good. Some really great chances created. It got tied up, I thought, in the second. I don't know how you would reflect on that. And I suppose we ought to give credit to the Swindon team for tightening it up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where the second period is always hard, and as the more tired you get, the further away the bench seems to go from you. You can't really get off. And
well, especially here in Peterborough, the change is a longer change in the second period.
Exactly, yeah, and credit to them. They penned us in. Maybe we didn't do a few certain things right that Slava will review, and we look just to learn from it like we do with every negative, really.
And from your own point of view, I'd got you down as our man of the match tonight. I thought you played well from my point of view.
Yeah, thanks. Again, I know it's cliche, but at the end of the day, we didn't win, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's tough. Obviously, with Rob out the lineup and rolling 5D, you just feel like you're in the game a bit more. And you don't have that time to kind of sit and then lose the momentum again, and you're always just constantly on. So yeah, I think it was good to be out there, good fun, and for the result went the other way.
So obviously we've dropped the game 5-4. We won against Swindon 2 weekends ago, 5-4. Not much between the two sides.
No, absolutely. I think you can see both teams. We got Austin back tonight, and both teams are really strong, really deep, and I think obviously both teams are going to be challenging for everything, end of the year and cup. So
I started the commentary tonight by suggesting that I think we were in 6th and they were in 8th before play started tonight, and neither side will feel it's a true reflection necessarily of where they would want to be at the end of the year. No,
exactly. I think we're going to push higher, and they will too. Like I said, I think someone was saying that all the teams around us have lost, and that's credit to the league this year. Everyone can beat everyone, so we've just got to try and keep that consistency and keep building those wins, and hopefully keep pushing them.
And tomorrow night, a big game against our old friends from down the road.
Yeah, I think they've spent a lot of money. They've got a lot of. They're very deep, big deep team. They've got 1 to 4 lines of just solid, probably line 1 players, to be honest. But we'll have our plan, and they've got to come to this barn. So it's the 5 guys against 5 guys will decide it, and hopefully we come out.
And it's the games you want to play in, I'm sure, and certainly the games we want to watch and review at the end of the evening. So thanks for joining us. Well played tonight. Thought it was a good performance, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, thank you very much. Cheers.